Hello all, welcome back to our channel. Today we are going to discuss our deep analysis from weekly time frame to intraday time frame on three indices. Let's go ahead without further ado. You can see over here this is BankNifty on weekly time frame. Let me mark the zones, everything here itself, as it will give more insights to you. You can see this is the level which is acting as a very good support for BankNifty as of now. We have seen this one. It has taken a small dip over here. From here it has given a almost, let me see the how many points it has given, almost 3%, almost 1360 points it has moved upside. But while looking at this fall, after looking at this weekly candle, the bears are still in power because buyers tried to push the market upside, but eventually they are unable to bring the market close upside itself. Now it is giving a scenario that buyers are still in power. There is a high probability that if they break this low, sellers are breaking this low, then they will test the next support levels easily. So based on the weekly time frame, after this continuous 4 candles on weekly time frame by making up red candles, now on 5th candle they made a green candle, but eventually it is also in bearish manner itself. So what is our plan is, let me close this one. What is our plan is, by looking at this, still we are in bearish phase. If we get any bearish opportunities on intraday time frame or on swing time frame, then we will go for bearish trades itself. But we are having a very crucial zone of this level. Let me mark the zone. This is our crucial zone, which is 43,600 area. If it crossing this level and sustaining below this level, then we will see a very good fall in downside. Next, we can mark our next support on weekly time frame itself. This is our next support, which is very far from the present support area. Let's go into the daily time frame. On daily time frame, you can see over here, this is a zone which we have discussed previously. It was a very good support area for Bank Nifty, but it unable to sustain above this level, but it closed below this level itself. By looking at this candle, the buyers are pushing the market upside, but eventually the market is still in bearish area. To plan for upper side trades, we need a good confirmation in lower level. At least we need a test to this level, a bullish pattern over here. From here we can plan a buying side trades, or else we are getting breakdown to this level, a small retest we will see, and we will plan for selling side trades. But looking overall the trend, it is still in bearish, so we are planning for bearish trades a lot over here. Let's plan our swing trades over here. On hourly time frame, let me show you one thing over here. This was the buyers area. From here market tried to push upside, but eventually the closing is not that much good, because if we try to close at the higher level itself, then there is a high probability that buyers will come on Monday and they will push the market upside. But looking at this scenario, at this volatility, sellers are in still power. If market opens in this area, if market is opening in this area, then we will look for breakouts or breakdown. After that we will plan for a trade. If it is in this area, then we have to wait and sit itself. We don't have to plan any trades, or we don't have to enter into a choppy market over here. So what is our plan on hourly time frame is, we will wait for a breakout or breakdown. Breakdown means where we need a breakdown to this level. If we are getting breakdown to this level, then we will plan for selling side trade. Our first target will be 43,600 area. For buying side trade, if we are getting any retest to this level and getting any bullish pattern over here, then we will plan a small bullish trade till this resistance area, from where the wicks has been generated. At this level we can plan a selling side trade. Let me erase the things over here. Let's go to the 15 minutes time frame. On 15 minutes time frame, let me mark you the trend line over here. If I mark a trend line, rather than trend line, if you mark a zone over here, it will create a good impact. Consider this whole zone is considered as a resistance trend line. Whenever we are getting testing to this trend line, then we will see for selling opportunities most of the times. So based on this scenario, if we are getting any bullish opportunity at this level, then we will look for buying side trade till this trend line over here. While trailing, we will plan for higher side targets, but looking at this trend line, it may react very good. So from this level again we see selling side as well. So or else, if market is opening gap up, then what is our plan is, if market is opening above this level, above, let me show you, above 44,360, If market is crossing 44,360 level and sustaining above this level on 15 minutes time frame, then we will look for buying side opportunities, because whoever are there in the selling side in this area, they will get trapped and they will start closing their position. Once market started to sustain above 44,500 area, then more buyers will enter and they will try to bring the market to 44,900 area again. So based on the opening, if it open gap up, then we will plan for sustainability first. After that we will plan for buying side trade. Or else if it is opening flat or gap down, then immediately we'll look for selling side trades. If we are getting breakdown to 43,940 level, then immediately we'll plan a trade till 200 to 300 points in downside. This is the plan in Bank Nifty on 15 minutes time frame. Let's go to the Nifty now. While looking at Nifty, Nifty has given a drastic closing because from past 5 weeks it has been making a red candles itself. So there is somewhat less probability compared to Bank Nifty. In Nifty, we have to plan for selling side. There is less probability for selling side over here, but sideways to somewhat bullish side is possible in Nifty, because after this much continuation of red candles, there might be a halt or there might be a profit booking as well. But while we look on daily time frame, let me show you on daily time frame. While we look on daily time frame, there are good pullbacks over here. You can see from this level to this level, there is a very good pullback. Again here as well, we got a very good pullbacks. But on daily time frame, we can plan for selling side trade. This was our very crucial area for Nifty, which it got crossed and started to sustain below this area. So we will plan for selling side trades. If we mark a Fibonacci level from this level to this total up move, let me make this one to default over here. Now you can see there are few levels. Let me mark those levels also. One is 61.8 region, which will be acting as a good support for Nifty based on the retracement level. Or else if it's not sustained at this level, then the next target will be our 78.6% area. Let me close this one. Now look at here, we are having two regions over here. Nifty may touch this level. From here it may bounce back. There is one probability. Or Nifty may touch this level. From this level it may bounce back to upper side. There are two probabilities. Both are considered as a good support levels for Nifty based on the Fibonacci retracement. So first we will plan to these targets. In these levels we will look for any opportunity for buying side, because from continuously it may be considered as a retracement for Nifty, but if it gives a bullish opportunity, then only we will go for buying side trades. Let's go to the hourly time frame to plan our swing trades over there. Now look at over here. If I mark a level at this level, so this is our crucial level as of now for Monday. If we are crossing this level and sustaining for 15 minutes, then immediately we will see 19,160 level easily. From here we don't have to look for any shorting opportunities, because based on the Fibonacci retracement, this is the best level for Nifty to hold its level. If it is getting any bullish opportunities over here, then we can start buying side here and we'll place our targets based on the resistance levels. So let's go to the 15 minutes time frame. On 15 minutes time frame, consider Nifty is opening gap up. Let me mark the levels first. By any chance, if Nifty is opening gap up above this resistance area, which is 19,300, then we will look for buying opportunities again if it crosses 19,340 level. If it is crossing 19,340 and sustaining over there, then we will look for buying opportunities. We are having multiple resistances over here. It got a good hurdle for the Nifty, so based on the hurdle levels, again we will look for shorting opportunities. But based on this level, on Monday what we can plan is, if it is opening flat, then wait for breakout or breakdown, then we'll look for those trades. Or else if it is opening gap up, then we'll look for buying opportunities. Or else if it is opening gap down below our support area, then our first target will be 19,160 level. Okay, let's go to the Finnifty now. This is Finnifty on weekly time frame. You can see Finnifty is also made a very good green candle in bearish side itself, but Nifty is continuously making red candles. There is somewhat ambiguity is there, but in Bank Nifty and Finnifty there is a good probability that we can see a selling pressure as well if we are crossing the support area. This is our support area in Finnifty. If we are crossing and sustaining, remember sustainability is more important over here, because we got a very good consolidation at this level. If buyers want to push the market upside from this level, they can push the market upside easily. So in this level, if you are getting breakdown to this area, which is 19,420 level, and sustaining below this level, then we can plan for selling side trade. Our first target will be 19,130 level itself on weekly time frame. Don't plan your intraday trades based on these levels, because in intraday time frame the stop loss will be very small and the target will be very huge. There is a high chances that your stop loss may get triggered first. Let's go to the daily time frame. On daily time frame, it is showing somewhat bullish side nature over here, because it given a very good bounce back, coming to the small retest. It may bounce back to upside easily. There is a probability. Let me mark you the level. This is our crucial level for Finnifty as of now. If we are crossing this level and sustaining above this level, then there is a probability that Finnifty may turn into bullish, and we may see the next resistance level, which is 20,100 level, and next is 20,370 level as well, based on the sustainability. Or else if Nifty is crossing this level, which is 19,400 area, then sellers will enter into the picture and they will push the market downside. So based on the levels, we have to plan our trades. Let's go to the hourly time frame over here. On hourly time frame, you can see again over here there is a clear volatile market at this level. So based on the breakout and breakdowns, we will plan our trades. If we are getting breakdown to this level, 19,540 level, then immediately we can plan a small trade till this support area, which is 19,400. Or else if it is opening gap up and crossing this level, which is 19,700 area, then we will plan a small swing trade till 19,785 to higher targets till 19,800 as well. Let's plan our Monday trade on 15 minutes time frame. The same region is over here. If we are crossing this region and sustaining above this level, remember sustainability means we need at least 2 candles above this region. Those should be in bullish manner, not like candle are closing above this level but they are in bearish nature. But those candles should be in bullish nature and sustaining above this level, then we will plan our bullish side trades. Or else if it is crossing this level, then immediately we can plan our selling side trade till 19,420. Remember that while we are planning for bullish side trades, we are mostly planning for sustainability, because overall the trend is downside, and downside we are planning for opposite side trades. So we need a sustainability. But downside trades, if we are crossing this level, the sellers again enter into the picture. They will push the market to our next target levels easily. So plan your trades according to the breakouts and breakdowns, and wait for your opportunity. Don't enter into the trades immediately. Wait for sustainability and wait for your opportunity. Then manage your risk. Then get your good returns as well. That's all for today. We have discussed all the 3 indices in very quick along with in detailed manner as well. If you have any doubts, then let us know in the comments. We are very glad to clear all your doubts over there, or we'll be making a very detailed video based on your doubts also. That's it guys. We'll meet in next video. Till then, take care. Bye. Thank you.